Hello everyone, my name is Xingyue Ren and I'm one of the instructional designers at the Office of Online Distance Learning. So next I will introduce another video conferencing software, which is Zoom. So similar to Collaborate Ultra, so you can use Zoom as a real-time communication software and provide synchronous online sessions for your students. And there are also some unique features in Zoom which allow you to use it as a supplementary software for your classes. So I will introduce some most frequently used features. First, Zoom is a cloud-based video conference software, so which is different from the Collaborate Ultra, so which gives you and your students more options to access online sessions either via your personal computers or mobile devices. So other basic features include since we have advanced account, so there is no time limit for each session, and you can have up to 300 participants for each session. So because Zoom provides you and your students real-time communication and collaboration opportunities, so you can use Zoom for different types of synchronous sessions, such as lecturing, and you can use it different sessions for icebreaker activities for the first day of your online class, or you can have some introduction activities, and you can host some virtual office hours, and you can have some advising sessions, and also you can encourage your students to have some collaboration outside of class. So in that way, you can allow your students to have some study groups, and also because of the recording feature in the Zoom, and you can have some asynchronous sessions for your students, and you can record your lecturing and save to your computer and upload it to your Blackboard and for later review. And lastly, I want to mention some privacy and security issues, because many educators and instructors may be concerned about the privacy and security issue in the Zoom. So at the end, I will introduce some options you can consider using to protect your students' privacy and security. So since we are using Zoom right now, so I believe you already have some knowledge about Zoom. So because I'm also in the Zoom, so I'm now able to kind of demonstrate the process, so I need to provide you some screencasting. So first, I want to briefly introduce how you access your our Zoom account and schedule a new meeting. So the first way you can do that is you can go to the AUM website and click the faculty and staff. And later on, you can find the human resources, and you can click AU access. After you go to the AU access, you will see there is an employee tour, and you can find the Zoom. And click Zoom, you will go to your personal Zoom account. And later on, you can schedule a new meeting. So another way is that you can go to the Zoom website page and click on the sign in. So instead of using the sign in option, and you can scroll down and sign in with SSO. So in that way, you can enter Albert and continue. So after that, it will go to the AO page, and you can access your Zoom account as well by using this way. So you can choose which way, either which way you are familiar with. Okay, so after you access to your Zoom account, so you need to find meetings on the left side, and click the meetings, and you are able to schedule a new meeting. So in this page, and maybe you can rename it like office hours and have some descriptions, and you can set when you want your students to meet. So for example, you can choose the June 23rd and 12 p.m. and the duration might be the 2 hours for the office hour, and you can choose whether you want to repeat it or not. So there are some options. You can repeat it weekly or monthly. So after you can also choose some end date. So after that, you can choose whether you require registration. So this option might be very, be very helpful for like some online office hours or some advising sessions. So you want to know who is coming, so you can prepare in advance. So you can choose whether attendings need to register for each session. So after that, you can require some meeting password. So in that way, you can protect some privacy and security. And later on, you can choose other options like video or audio. And also you can mute participants upon entry. So enable waiting room. So like it really depends like your needs when you choose those options. And also you can add other participants or other students as a co-host, so you can save the meeting. And now you can know like those information, and they will give you a registration link. So you can copy the link, and later on you can paste it into your maybe the contact information area, or use it as an announcement center, or just send invitation email to your students. All right, so later on, after you you will go after you scroll down, and you will see the registration section, because you require your students to register for each session they will attend. So you can see they will tell you like how many people registered the session, and then their name, and also the email address, so you can say who is coming, and later on you can prepare in advance. So that's some options when you schedule a new meeting. So later on, I will introduce like how to have a synchronous session. So first option is screen sharing. Okay, so when you start a meeting, sorry about that. So when you enter to your meeting, so you can see there is a screen sharing. So you are able to share either your desktop or your PowerPoint. So I will go ahead to share my PowerPoint. So you can see like your PowerPoint is sharing right now. So at the meantime, you can choose the new share option. So you can share like maybe the whiteboard, and to have some annotations, and you can pause your sharing or resume sharing, and then you can stop sharing and go to the main session. So later on, I will tell you how to share the same way to share the whiteboard. So you can choose the test option. So you can test something, and you can choose draw that option, and you can draw something, and also the stem. Also, if you want to highlight something, you can choose the spotlight, and you can use the eraser to erase anything you don't want to appear, and change the color of and the font size, those options. And later on, you are able to clear all drawings or just clear viewers' drawings. And then you are able to save what you have in your whiteboard. All right, so next one, I just want to share another option, which is a multi-share option. So instead of one participant can share at this time, and you can use the arrow next to the screen share and to choose multiple participants can share simultaneously. So you can choose the advanced sharing options, and you can choose either multiple participants can share and all participants can share. So different options depends on your specific needs. And after that, I want to introduce another options which can create more interactive learning experiences for your students during during your synchronous session. So you can go to the meeting page. So after you schedule a new meeting, you can see there is a poll option. So you can just end a poll. So you can use it as a quiz, like an in-class small quiz. So you can name it as quiz 1. You can choose anonymous or not anonymous for your students. Maybe for the first question you want to ask, maybe like 1 + 1 = 2, and you can choose whether it's a single option or multiple choices. And you can add another question if you want. So you can save it as a quiz 1. And later on, you can add another quiz. Maybe you can add the quiz 2. So for this one, you can type 2 + 2 = 2. Again, and fill in the different answers. So save it as a quiz 2. Then you start the meeting, and during each lecturing, so you may want to, after lecturing or after your presentation, you may want to kind of understand whether your students understand the specific perceptions, concepts, or draw your students' attention during the lecturing, or provide immediate feedback and remediation. So you can use the polling features. You can find it on the meeting controls bar. Click it, and you will see there is a quiz 1 and also the quiz 2. So you can choose which one you want to launch, and click launch poll, and it will tell you your students are viewing it and how many students have voted. So later on, you can end the poll, and you can share the results with your students. And meanwhile, you may want to kind of explain the right answers or the wrong answers, and provide more remediation options. So you can stop sharing. So the same. So if after you kind of explain why the answers is wrong, why answers are right, and you can kind of go ahead to relaunch it again to see whether there is a different results. And so similar to the quiz 2, you can kind of launch the quiz 2 for your specific purpose, right? All right, so next one I will talk about chat option. So it's also under the meeting controls, and you can find the chat. So you can have a message to everyone. So you can transfer file. So for example, I will choose a screenshot in my computer and send to everyone. Or at the same time, you can allow your participants to have like private conversation with their peers, or like everyone can see the message publicly, or you can merge it. Okay, so those are different options. So after that, I will introduce another option. It's the closed captioning. So it's kind of important to increase the accessibility of your online sessions. So same to the go to the meeting controls bar, and you will see there is a closing captioning. This is okay here. Okay, so you choose closed caption. So you can either assign a participant to type, or you will type. So when you like present anything, like the captioning will show on the screen, so everyone can see the captioning. So those are some different options. So next one will be the breakout rooms. So during the class, you might want your students to have some group discussions, so you can create several breakout rooms. So I will, for this one, I will create like 4 rooms. So you can assign your participants into the rooms automatically or manually. So you can, and then you click create breakout rooms. Right, so you can rename each rooms, or like delay rooms, or assign different participants to the rooms. Right, so you can have more options. So move our participants into rooms, or what like breakout rooms close after like maybe 20 minutes. So those kind of thing, and you can choose. And also you can recreate, and you can, like after one discussion, you might want to recreate another rooms for your students to discuss the different issues. So those are different options. So for the synchronous session, because there is a recording feature in the Zoom, so you are able to kind of record your lecturing and upload it to your Blackboard for later review. So you can find the record option on the meeting controls bar, and there is 2 options. So you can either record on the computer or record to the cloud. So when you want to record on your computer, so the first question might be, so where it is located. So you can choose where you want it located. So you go to the arrow next to the video. So click the advanced like video settings. Now you are able to see the recording, and now you are know like where the recording is saved. And you can choose other options, maybe record separate audio files for each participant. So those are different options you want to choose. So later on, you can record on the computer. So it's recording right now, so you can pause, resume, or stop recording. So same for the record to the cloud. So you can click record to the cloud. So after you stop recording, so you are able to find the recording on your Zoom account page. So go to the recording on the left side. Under the cloud recording, and you will see like there is a recording. So you just created for the office hours, for example. So there are also other options. So you can search by ID or topic or keyword to find different recordings and different date. So other option, you can download it as well, or maybe delete it, and you can share it with so only attending participants, or you can like allow your reviewers to download it as now. So those are different options you can consider as well. All right, so this is for the asynchronous purpose. So next one will be our last concerns about privacy and security issues. So in order to protect privacy and security, and there are some options. So also on the like meetings controls bar, and you will see there is a security. So click on the security, and you are able to lock your meeting. So you have locked the meeting, and no one else can join the meeting during your presentation or during your online sessions. And you are able to click the enable waiting room. So so you can allow your participants to like share their screen or have a chat with each other, or like rename themselves. So those are different options to protect your students' privacy and security. So these are like most frequently used features in the Zoom, so you can consider using them when you need them. So if you want to know more information about Zoom, you can go to the Zoom website to find out more resources. So any questions about Zoom? All right, so if not, and then I will ask Lakila to take over. So I will stop sharing my screen.
Okay, everyone, are you able to see my screen where it says need assistance? Awesome. Okay, so as we wanted to reiterate that, we just shared some great tools that you can use for creating presence in your online course, and for also creating those interactions between your students and the content, between the students and their peers, and between the students and you as their instructor. So we listed a lot of tools, especially with VoiceThread. I know it's a new one for some, and kind of went through the tools fast and different features of Zoom and Collaborate and the PowerPoint voiceover. So we want to let you know that we're here to help you with anything that you need. Not only this, but just anything in general. You can see on the screen here the list of the designers and who is assigned to what college. Everyone has their own, every college has their own designer except for nursing and education. They share me. But you can see the contact information. So take a screenshot of this or write down the information so you'll know who to contact if you need any assistance with learning more about these tools, integrating them into your course, or just anything you need in general. Like I said, we're here to help you to make this online, with the online courses and with the transition with COVID-19, just really easy for everyone, and so that everyone can have a really great experience. So now I want to see if there are any questions that anyone has that has not been addressed in the chats. Because I see we've had some chats kind of going on that were, the questions were answered, but if you have any questions, we can address those at this time. Any questions? Because of the way I'm sharing my screen, I can't see my chat right this second. So yes, Dr. Farmer, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to thank everybody for coming and joining us for this presentation, and just wanted you guys to see who your instructional designers are. And Lakela represents our College of Nursing and College of Education. Rachel Jones, her Sound is not working, but she is for class, College of Liberal Arts, and Jinyu Ren, she is for College of Business, and Anne Douglas, where are you, Anne? She is for College of Science. So if you can say hi and just let everybody know who these people are. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to us anytime. We did try to answer your questions in the chat, but if you have any other questions, please feel free to ask them now. This was a great session, my team. That was a very good one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Any questions? No? If not, please feel free to come back on July 1st. We will have another session and then one on July 15th. July 15th would be an interesting one because we want to wrap up what we have been talking about in the past 3 Tuesdays and the other coming Tuesdays. And we will talk a little bit about QM standards and how we are going to start our QM process. So that would be an interesting one. And we have a surprise presenter for that day. And so she is going to tell us about how she has done her own self-review of her course using the QM standards. So that is coming straight from a faculty point of view. So that would be really interesting and would lead us into the QM review process in fall. So thank you all for coming and attending this presentation. You guys have a great week, and we'll see you on July 1st. Thank you.